Hey guys, we're back. I was going to leave this till tomorrow, but honestly, I'm on the kicker, so I might as well get this done now while I'm still in the mood to do this and I get too overwhelmed. But eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow palettes behind there. Eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow palettes. It's too much, okay? I've said this before. I'm going into 2026 with a different mindset towards makeup purchases. And I'm limiting myself to one eyeshadow palette a month going into next year. It's too damn much. I'm never going to. Eyeshadow also expires. I don't know if anybody knows that, but it also expires. So some of you might not like this, but at the end of the day, it's my money spent. None of it's PR. I bought all of this. And lesson learned. More is not always better. More is more, as Heather Austin would say, but it's not always better. Because now I'm in a pickle, and this pickle is I have too much stuff that some days I don't want to do my makeup because it's too much, because I like a lot of stuff, but then I can't make up my mind on what I want to use because, again, it's too much. It's too much. More is not better, okay? And I'm going to start with this thing here first. I think everything in this section I'm keeping. So we have the ABH Cosmos palette. I'm going to try and do it quickly and also a little bit cutthroat. This is not going anywhere. I still thoroughly enjoy that palette. We have the Wild Nothings. This is my second one of this from ColourPop. Also keeping that. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is mine. The ColourPop Nude Mood. I'm also keeping this one. This is one of my favorites. I mean, a lot of these are my favorites. I am surprised by how much I like this from Adept Cosmetics. It's the Vivette palette. I will say this, the shimmers are my favorite part of this. It's almost, again, get upset if you want to get upset. I don't care. I'm probably going to take the shimmers out of here and put them in a empty Z palette. So yeah. The mattes work great, but I'm neutral girly. I want the shimmers in this. I'm probably going to take my magnet and pull the shimmers out of here and put them in a Z palette. No regrets. You know, I'm going to do it. ColourPop Shrek. I'm so happy I did get this one. It's neutral. It's green. It's swampy. Yes. Love it. We have the ColourPop Golden Hour. Definitely keeping this one as well. It's a nice neutral warm tone palette. Great for year round. The Glaminatrix Nearly Natural palette. Keeping this one. It's neutral with pops of color. You can go dark or light. That's a great one. This is a really good all matte palette. ColourPop Gone Matte. There's so many palettes here I want to use, but like I said, I have too many. Keeping this one because it has like a nice array of mattes from like light to some darker ones. It's also neutral. You get like a little bit of warmth and some cool tone. So I think that's a fantastic one to have. Another one that's staying is the Blend Bunny, the Dollhouse. I love this one. It's matte heavy, but it has different undertones like for the mattes. Like these 3 rows here are matte, and then we have shimmer. And this one's a lot more cool tone, but there's like more purple, pinky undertones in here versus this ColourPop one. There's like slight pinky purple right here, but another one I'm keeping. I'm also keeping my Revolution, the iconic... what's this one? Eternal Icon. Very good. I like both the matte and the shimmer formula in there. So these are staying. Don't be surprised if I have other palettes where I intend on taking shimmers out and putting them in the Z palette. Again, some of you might not like that, but it's probably gonna happen. And I can't please everybody. And again, it's my makeup, so I'm gonna do what I want with it. Alright, we have the Melt 27 palette. This is going nowhere. I love this color story. So good. ABH Soft Glam, also going nowhere. This is my second one for sure of that palette. The Sigma Ambience palette. This one's also going nowhere. The ColourPop Blush Baby, going nowhere. The ColourPop, that's taupe, also going nowhere. I don't know if I'm going to keep all of my ColourPop, but I think a lot of them I probably will keep. We'll see though. Morphe Nude Ambition. This is also a great, it has 2 rows of mattes, so a row here, and then a row of shimmer. This is also a really good one. And then we have Cosmic Beauty, the Neutrals palette. And this is also going nowhere. So these ones are staying. And I'm aware I don't have to like tell you guys or show you guys this, but I need to go through, see if there's anything that I can let go of. So yeah, those are all staying. And I'm taking the shimmers out of this one and putting them into a Z palette. I love the shimmers that are in that palette. The mattes, like I said, the mattes work great, but I don't use those colors. Patrick Ta, I haven't used this one yet, but this one's staying. I got this one during the VIB sale. I did order the medium and deep, but we all know what happened with my order. Somebody else ended up with my order. I got theirs. So they reshipped my order, but by the time I did the reshipment, the medium one had sold out. So I have the deep one, and I'm still happy, excited to use that. The Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes. This is going nowhere. I want to, I've hit pan on a couple of shades and a couple more I'm about to hit pan on, but those are staying. These are Fantasy Cosmetica, the Druid palette, and the Monk palette. I like both of these a lot. To me, this is neutral. I know some people would argue that's not neutral, Tammy. To me, it is. But I like that one. And then the Druid one, I really like this one a lot as well. Very pretty. This one, well, both of these palettes, I do need to pull in like a more even lighter mattes to use with them. But otherwise, they're great. So those are staying. All right, we have Odin's Eye. Here's where I need to be like, I feel like one of these I could let go. I like the Odin's Eye formula. It works good. I don't want to get rid of everything that's colorful. So we have the Eternal Twilight palette from Odin's Eye. Looks like this. In this palette, I don't, let me see. So I don't like this color. And I don't like this one here. I kind of wish these two had different undertones. No, I'm not ready to let go of that one. Let's see. I know I'm keeping this one. And some things I might not get rid of this year, but I could get rid of them next year. This one is the Stone and Rock palette. I do really like this one. Very pretty. Nice and grungy. Some of these palettes I look at and I see so many looks. The Autumn Elva palette, keeping this one. I'm not swatching anything, but I'll show you guys, for the most part, the insides. We have Trick or Treat palette. Rosy Jingle. Some of these are just so nice. I don't like this color in here. I wish that was a different color. Same with that one. So remove that one and put something else in there. But if you have you tried Odin's Eye, the Morgan palette? This is These are also great. We have the Spring Elva. I forgot I had this one. Oh my. So pretty. This one here, again, get rid of that shade and do something different. But stunning. If you've seen the new Odin's Eye palette, very pretty, but I bet you I could create that palette out of the Odin's Eye palettes that I currently have. Snow Dream. I'm probably not going to get rid of any of my Odin's Eye. In this palette, I will say I don't like this color right here. I wish that was something different. Silver Bells, that's what it's called. Yeah, Silvery Bliss, sorry. Again, with this one, I don't like that shade. Sometimes, because this one here, when I use these two, I feel like it pulls more pink, but that's okay. This, and I don't like that shade. So like there's 3 shades in here I definitely don't like. But again, you can pull in other palettes to use with this, with any of these. I think this one and the Twilight palette, I think these two will be ones I'm going to keep an eye on. I still thoroughly enjoy using these, and I have used these this year. But these are going to keep I'm going to see if how often I pull it for them the upcoming year. And then the last one is the Little Ghost palette. This one's I feel like I could pass this one along. This one's very blue. And I feel like I like this one the least. If I were to keep this one, I'm only keeping it because of the other Odin's Eye palettes that I have. And I don't want to do that one. I like this one the least. I really like, I mean, I love these two shimmers right here. I don't know that I can, like this is cardboard. These are really in here. This is one that I don't want to destroy. So I am going to declutter this one. Like I'm going to pull this one out. I'm hoping I can find someone to pass it along to. Because that's my least favorite one. But the rest, these two I still really like. And I've used them this year. But I'm going to keep my eye on how often I use them this year. So those are staying. She was late to class. She text you?
No.
Oh, she texted me today. She was late. All right, the next stack right here, we have Natasha Denona. I need a nude palette. This one's going nowhere. Very neutral, cool tone, easy to use. Adept Cosmetics. This one is, I think the Minka. Yes, the Minka palette. Are these shadows, could these fit in here or no? This is Adept as well, right? Could these ones fit in here? Because if they can, and again, I think if I could, I would probably take out this shade and put one of the shimmers in here. I don't know. Keeping this one. The only thing in here I don't really like is this one right here. The rest I like. Maybe this shimmer I don't like. It's very pink. But anyways, I'm keeping that. I'm gonna put that one with the other Adept one because I might see someone's gonna be like, don't you dare. But you know what? I've done it with my Natasha Denona ones. This is the Natasha Denona bronze, but I love how I have this one set up now. The only thing about this one that I want to change, and I'll do it eventually, I want to put a darker brown in here. Like this one's pretty cool toned, but I think I want to get a darker brown in here So I'm going to look at some of the shades. I might remove either this one or this one and put like a deeper, darker, warmer brown in here. That's matte. Because these two are mattes and they're, but I need something a bit darker than this one, but not this cool tone. Anyways, keeping that. The Natasha Denona gold palette, keeping this one. I don't like this shade right here, but the rest of it, I like. Have I moved this one around? No, I haven't. Natasha Denona, my dream palette.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm just going on a walk.
Do you need anything?
No.
Oh. Where are you going for a walk to?
Down Nelly.
Oh, over by Nelly?
Yeah.
Nowhere else?
No.
Okay. Look at you. My dream palette. I feel like this one has been changed, and I don't like this one, how it looks right now. Like, I like this shade, and I like some of these mattes right here in this one, but like I can do without these. So I might take and switch some of that up. I'm going to pull that one out. The Natasha Denona Glam palette. This one is still the same way that it's always been. This is one of my oldest eyeshadow palettes that I own. I used to use this one all the time. And let me just... I mean, they still look very, very pretty. I will give this one more go around. This is one of my favorite palettes ever that I've ever owned. We'll go through one more declutter with it. This is the Natasha Denona Retro palette. I also switched this one up and around. I kind of feel like I could take the shades that I have left in these two and this one, even though I did change this one up, and just put all the shades that I really like from these ones into just one palette and then get rid of the rest. So I think that's what I might do. I'm going to take these three out, put them aside, because I think I'm going to do that. And then the Natasha Denona Sunrise palettes. I like how I have this one set up. This one staying as it is. This is not how it originally came. This is how I made it. So I'll leave these four alone. And then these three, I'm probably going to switch around some of the shades. Okay. We have Flying Fiddles from Adept. Again with this one, I like the Adept formula, but I mostly like their shimmers, not their mattes. We also have the Amy's Love. Amy's Love, I'm leaving exactly as it is. But honestly, am I? It's the mattes that I don't like the tones of the mattes in most of these. So I don't like these two mattes right here. I kind of don't like that one. And then in the Flying Fiddles one, I don't like this one. The other ones are fine. So I don't know. I'm keeping my Adepts, but I think I'm going to take these palettes, and these don't look like they're easy to come out. Like, so if I want to switch these, where did I put that? Where did I put that? This might be a bad idea. I'll do it to a shade I don't like. But a couple of weeks ago, I took out this doohickey. It's for removing shadows. The magnet was so damn strong that it actually pulled the eyeshadow. It was a black shadow in one of my new Danessa Myricks palettes. It pulled the shadow right straight through. So it's definitely magnetic. Oh, I can. Okay, sweet. All right, go back in there. These are not glued in there. Okay, I am probably, my Adept palettes, I'm going to probably swap them around and make them how I actually want them. Good to know. Again, not everybody's going to be happy about that, but I want my palettes to be how I want to use them. So I'm keeping those, but I'm going to swap them around. We have Cosmic Beauty, the Lovers palette, keeping this one. Smolder palette, keeping this one. Cool Trolls palette, keeping this one. This one's still in the sleeve. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. I want to do a look with this. This makes me think of like Winter Wonderland. I'm going to get rid of the sleeve because sometimes the sleeves bother me. We have, is this Blend Bunny? No, Bella Beauté bar. And this is the Unoriginal Nudes. I'm keeping this one. Again, I'm going to get rid of the sleeve. And then we have Blend Bunny, the Longing palette. I really like this one too. You might not think I do, but I do. Or you might not think yeah, I said that correctly. I do like this one. It's very cool toned. So I'm keeping those. All right, we have this. ABH Embers palette. I'm keeping this one. My two Charlotte Tilbury palettes. I'm keeping these two. The Beautifying Eye Trends. We have Sensual, Sunset, and Super Neutral. So I'm keeping those. My YSL, we have number 710, which looks like this. And we have number 400, which looks like that. Keeping these. We have ABH Spice, keeping that one. And we have ABH Sugar, keeping that one. We have Huda Beauty Light Nude. I am decluttering this one, not because there's anything wrong with it, but as much as I like it, I don't reach for it, and I have others I'd rather reach for. Huda Beauty Nude Medium, same thing, I love it, but I have other ones that I'd rather reach for. The Huda Beauty Matte. This one I'm keeping because I like this one the most out of those. We have Pat McGrath Labs. This is Divine Rose Eternal Eden. This is very pretty and I do like it, but I'm going to pass that along. We have Viseart. This one is Petite for Lila. I'm going to keep this one. And then we have Viseart's Paris Edits. I'm going to keep this one. We have Kylie Cosmetics. I really like her palettes. There's this one, just like the neutral gold. I want to open these so I can look at them. Because if I'm being realistic, I'm not. I want to think about what I actually want to use. This one's definitely staying. It's her mauve palette. And then we have her smoky palette. No, I think I'm keeping them all. No, not ready to get rid of any of those yet. I still like those. And then the two Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the neutrals, and sorry, the original, and then the neutrals. Unlike the Kylie one, these ones are straight up matte palettes. Hers have some shimmers. So yeah, I'm still keeping those. So those are staying. And then we have this drawer. Natasha Denona. See, I have not touched these at all. Like, these are untouched. I'm going to give these to a coworker. They're both Natasha Denona. The Hot Topic palette and Rosewood palette. So I'm going to pass those on to a coworker. Maybelline City Mini. Why did I buy this? I should have known better. But I'm gonna declutter that. These two ragdoll cat things. You know why I bought them, because of the photos on the front. These are pretty, but I don't reach for them. I got them from an what is that store called? Uniqlo. Anyways, these are called My Kitty eyeshadow palettes. They're cute. The e.l.f. quads. I haven't used these in forever, so those are going. Forgot I had these, but I do know I like them. They're ramen D. I'm gonna keep these two. The Milani. Oh, the wind picked up. I think this is called Whiskey. Gilded Mini in, yeah, Whiskey Business. It's all matte. I'm keeping that. I gotta get rid of stuff that I'm not using. This was gifted to me. It's called I'm With Her. But between the two shades in here, I only like the top one. So I'm sorry. I'm going to give it to someone who I know will actually use it. I want to use both shades that are in here, but I only use that one, so I'm going to pass that along. And then the other one that I have is still at the club. I do like both shades that are in this one, so I'm going to keep that one. I am decluttering all 5 of my e.l.f. 10-pan palettes. Reason being, I don't reach for them. I only want to keep stuff, and again, get mad guys if you want. It's fine by me. Or upset. Unfollow me if it bothers you. But I only want to keep the stuff that I'm wanting to pull out, and those are not it. Then we come back to, these have gone through many declutters, and I still keep them. So now it's at the point, like, hey, you really just need to decide what ones are you gonna use. Like, so I still very much like the Mini Starlet palette, as well as the Mini Rose. So I do not want to get rid of those. I still very much like my Mini Dream palette. Yeah, I still like all 5. I still like these. The Mini Biba palette. Yeah, I'm going to keep these. Then we have the Mini Nude palette. And the Mini Bronze. I still like these. So yeah, I'm keeping them. But this thing was full and now it's not, so that kind of makes me happy. I'm just going to keep that right there. Alright, I'm just going to grab some palettes from right here. I already know, I'm going to declutter this. It's from Be Bella Blushed Color Quad. I'm not going to use it. I was going to keep it with the intentions of using it, but no. NARS Afterglow Temptation. Definitely keeping this. This is one of my favorites. ColourPop Deja Brew, That Sting. I was keeping this with the intention of using it, but I still haven't. It's the Juvia's Place, the Taupes. Very pretty, but I still haven't bothered to use it. This is a Z palette with some shades from Natasha Denona that I still very much want to keep. And then the Clarity Cosmetics Bloom palette. Gonna declutter this. You know what this looks like? Well, one, just these two shades right here is what has my attention. But it looks like one of the Scooby-Doo palettes that I gifted to my friend Chris. Anyways, I'm not gonna reach for it. We have, who is this from? I think this is also Clarity Cosmetics. Decluttering this. Do I even have to explain why? That just went all over me. That one's just going in the trash. What a mess that just made. Holy moly. Crap. I've got glitter everywhere. Damn. See if I can just clean that up. I shouldn't have opened that palette. Well, all right, let's keep going. We have this Odin's Eye palette with shimmers that I am keeping. I have them written down here, so that's staying. This is the Nudes by Juvia's. This one's also going as much as I want to use it. I have used it a handful of times and that's it. I am see, I don't want to, I don't want to keep everything. We have the ColourPop So Elemental palette. I'm decluttering this one because I feel like I have this kind of blue color story in my Odin's Eye palettes. This makes such a pretty... No. Not yet. I'm keeping it. I'm gonna declutter the of Quartz palette. It's nice. I don't pull for that one. Same with this Grogu one. It's the child. I don't want to keep it just because I think he's cute. And then this Morphe one, I'm going to declutter this one. Lethal Cosmetics. I wanted this one forever, and I regret buying this one. It's just like, it's the undertones and stuff. Seeing it swatched by other people, I'm like, yes, that's fantastic. Quite frankly, I really like this color here, which from, these are shifty shades, these two, and I like how they look initially, like looking at them this way, but I don't like the shifts. Anyways, I'm decluttering that. The Glaminatrix Cosmetics Rich Romantics, I'm decluttering this one. This one here should definitely not come to a surprise to you guys whatsoever. All right, we have ABH Modern Renaissance, keeping this one. The Nouveau palette, keeping that one. And the Rose Metals, keeping... No, I'm not. I think I'm going to pass this one on to a coworker. And then the ABH... This is the Primrose palette. I'm going to declutter this one as well. These two I'm going to pass on to a coworker. Some of these actually, I'm going to pass most of these palettes on, I think, to coworkers. Because I work with a bunch of people who I think might, even in other departments, that I think might want some eyeshadows. Anyways, keeping those. I need to put those down there. Okay. This bin, let's see. Morphe, this one is going platinum. Keeping this one. It looks kind of similar to this one, but I feel like between the two, I like the Morphe one more. They do kind of look similar though. But I like the Morphe one better. Then we have the Gold Seeker one. Keeping this one from Morphe. The Charlotte Tilbury palette, I'm keeping this. The Beautyverse Love palette, keeping this. The Morally Grey palette. Who is this from? Bella Beauté Bar. I'm keeping this one. Milani. I'm not going to pull that out, so I'm going to declutter it. I like it though. I'm keeping both my other two Makeup Revolution palettes because I like those. I'm decluttering Berries and Cream Dreams because I haven't pulled it out very often this past year. I'm also going to declutter this Lorac one. I am keeping this Wander Beauty one. I'm going to declutter the Shade Thrower palette. Anything that I know I'm not going to get much use out of, I'm not holding on to it. So again, some of you might not like it. I'm keeping my Morphe Truth or Bare. Hang on, am I? Yes, I am. Yes, because I still like using this one. I'm keeping this, the Morphe, this one here, Outer Spice. I am decluttering my CoverGirl ones, not because they're not good, they're good, but I have other palettes I want to reach for. I'm decluttering the Charlotte Tilbury one. I keep holding on to this one. I love the color story. Formula of that one, not my favorite. I'm going to declutter this Pat McGrath one as well as this Pat McGrath palette. They're both very pretty, but I have other palettes I don't sit here and think about these ones. What are these? I don't know. But I'm decluttering those. Too scared to show you guys what I did to that one. Morphe Rich Glitch, keeping this one. Hey, I'm going to show you what I did. Some of you are not going to like it whatsoever. But again, I paid for it, so I'm going to do what I want with it. But the Danessa Myricks, this is, as you can see, this is the new case. This is, yeah, her newer one that came out. So the Freedom Volume VII, whatever that stands for. So I kept the case, kept the case to this one. And I took out all the shades from the first one that I really liked. And then this new one. And I put them all in here. So I kept, I think I kept all the mattes that were in the new one, which is just 5 mattes, I think. And then all the shimmers that are in here, I kept most of them. How many did I get rid of? I definitely got rid of a blue one. What else? There wasn't that many shades that I got rid of. Oh, 6 shades in total. So there's how many? 6, 12. So there was 18 shades in each palette, and I had 2 palettes. And I got rid of 6 shades, so I kept 18 plus 12 is whatever. So I kept the majority, but I got rid of the 6 shades that I didn't like, that I knew I wasn't going to use. And so I just took them and I put them in one palette, because I was like, I didn't want to keep the 2 palettes. This has glitter all over the top of it. Anyways, I know not everybody's going to be happy about that, but again, I'm going to do what makes me happy, and that makes me happy. So, I did what I did. No regrets. I like that way better now. Alright, here we have this ColourPop Z palette. This has Natasha Denona shadows in here that I still like. And then we have ColourPop, 2 ColourPop blushes, a highlighter and bronzer. I still like those. Keeping that. I do need to use that more. We have Bella Beauté Bar Smoky Glam. I'm getting rid of the cover. And I'm keeping this one because it's, I will say the shimmers in this one are a lot flaky compared to other Bella Beauté Bar ones I have. But this is the color story. I like the color story. I like the mattes. I like most of the shimmers in here. I'm going to take the words of my friend Andy and get myself glitter glue. We have Man Eater from Tarte. I want to use this palette, so I'm keeping it. I also have Man Eater After Dark, nope, Nightfall. There's even a newer one out, but it hasn't become available to us. I also want to use this one. Very, very pretty. This, I'm going to declutter this. It's from Ofra, not even touched. Then we have my Blend Bunny Sickly Sweet palette. I'm keeping this one. It's the only, what do you call it? Pastel looking palette that I have. So I want to keep that one because I have used that one. Not a lot, but I've used it. We have the Give Me Glow My Little Teddy palette. I've used this several times lately. Keeping that one. Did I already declutter some palettes and forget? Well, I got another bin right there. We have Tarte's. This is one of those face palettes. I'm going to keep this one because I still like it. I'm hoping with this declutter as well, I'll pay attention to more of what's here. We have the Huda Pretty Grunge palette. I'm keeping this one. The Huda Icy Nude. I'm keeping this one. You have Huda Rose Quartz. I'm keeping this one. What's this? And then we have Glaminatrix Barely Basic. I'm also keeping this one. It is a good Barely Basic palette. So I'm keeping these. I'm gonna stack some of these palettes back into here just so that they're out of the way, and then eventually I will organize all these palettes on a different day when I'm up for it. Right now I'm not up for it. And then I got one last bin to go through. I know I'm not going to count none of this. I'll count the ones I'm decluttering, maybe, but here's the last bin. All right, shall we? Patrick Ta, this is Major Dimensions 2. Keeping this one. I really like the mattes. I don't like the shimmers, but I'm keeping that. We have Morphe. This one's Rose to Fame. Keeping this one. We have ColourPop 1111. Keeping this one. DD Signature Chromebook Volume 2. Keeping this one. This one's Blend Bunny, The Garden of Stars. I'm keeping this palette. The Beauty Bible palette. I am keeping this one. I do like that. We have What's Up Beauty. I'm going to delete this one. It's pretty. I'm keeping both my Sigma palettes, Electric Pink and Earthy eyeshadow palette. Keeping both those. I'm keeping both my NYX palettes. We have Ultimate Vintage Jean Baby. And then the Warm Neutrals palette. Keeping those. Keeping my Paisley Hoot palette from Singe Beauty. This is from Lise Wattier, I think. It's the Libertine palette. I was actually really underwhelmed with this palette. I'm going to declutter that one. We have Simply Posh Black Cherry. I'm keeping this palette. I'm going to get rid of the sleeve. But I'm keeping this one. ColourPop Mauve and Up, keeping that one. We have ColourPop Cloud 9. I'm keeping this one. We have ColourPop Very Well. I'm keeping this one. I'm keeping all three of my Morphe palettes. We have Moonstone, which looks like this. Flickering Sands. And Rose Frequency. Glamlight Chocolate Martini. I've had this one forever. I'm going to declutter this one because I swear I'm only holding on to this palette for this shade, and these two shades. I don't want to keep it just for a couple of shades. So I'm going to declutter that. We have another Z palette. These are 6 shimmers from Simply Posh Cosmetics. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping both my What's Up Beauty palettes. We have the Dragon one. These palettes are stunning. And then the Monsoon. Okay. Who are these from? Kaima. So I'm not buying anything from Kaima anymore, but I'm not getting rid of these palettes. I do like them. This one is Bougie Boudoir. It's a neutral glam. Keeping this one. And then we have Frosted Fairy. I'm also keeping this one. Gosh, we have Ensley Rain Cosmic Dreamer palette. I'm keeping this one. I'm getting rid of the sleeve though. I'm keeping both Wolf Moon from Ensley Rain as well as Snow Moon. Will I buy anything from Ensley Rain again? I don't know. I like Ensley Rain. We might not see me buy... I'm doing my one eyeshadow palette a month starting January. Again, if I don't buy an eyeshadow palette that month, it's whatever. I'm not going to stack it with other months. But because of the tariffs and the duties and that, I don't want to pay the same price for those fees as I would the palettes that I'm buying. So we might not see me buy as much indie brands next year. We'll see what happens. Krypton Cosmetics. I'm keeping both the palettes that I have. We've got Emerald City and Burnt Forest. I have so many palettes that I thoroughly enjoy using. This is why I need to do a declutter. So that the things that I'm wanting to use and I'm constantly thinking about using is not hidden beneath other things. This is Blend Bunny Volume 2 Origin. It's an all matte palette, keeping this one. Glaminatrix Crown Legacy. I'm keeping this one. Glaminatrix Ground It palette. I'm keeping this one as well. Blend Bunny All Done Up. I'm keeping this one. It's 3 rows of mattes, 1 row of shimmer, but you can also grab shimmers from other palettes too if you want. Glaminatrix Timeless Tones. I was going to say Timeless Turds. This one I do like. It is very, very cool toned. So when I use this one, you got a row of shimmers, 3 rows of mattes. When I use this one, I'll be pulling in some warmer tones. I refuse to get rid of that one. It's very pretty. We have, get rid of another sleeve, Green Goddess. This one's also Bella Beauté Bar. Look at that. So damn pretty. Keeping that. That's not a reason to keep it. Whispering Woods. Again, I'm getting rid of the sleeve. Ensley Rain. I'm keeping this one. The only shade in here I don't like, truly, is this one here in the middle. The rest are great. I love the shifty shades. Dang. Darn. I like those shifty shades. Have I gotten rid of an Ensley Rain palette, like a big one? I got Light in Your Eyes, these two. Or was there one? Maybe I didn't buy one. Ensley Rain Glow palette. I've told you guys already, I regret buying this one. But I did take out... This is not how it originally looks. I took other Ensley Rain shadows from smaller palettes and swapped them out. And put them in here. And took out the shades in here that I didn't like. So, yeah. Keeping that. Groovy Garden. Again, getting rid of the sleeve. Keeping this one as well. I've hit pan on this one. I almost have pan on these two as well. And then we have Ensley Rain Cold Moon. Again, get rid of the sleeve. And I'm keeping this one. Oh, man, this is so pretty. I will say, if you have this one, you technically don't need to get Wolf Moon or Snow Moon. They're all... They're all cool toned. Not identical, but they're cool toned. So like here's Wolf Moon. And here's Cold Moon. And then of course we have Snow Moon. I mean, they're different color stories, but I don't know. I'm keeping them all. I still thoroughly enjoy these. Now, my goal was not to declutter a ton, but enough where I at least can weed out stuff. Again, I was going to put these back in this bin, and then later on, tonight or tomorrow, I will go through and organize my palettes how I want them. I don't know how I'm going to organize them, but I still have a lot. So I'm decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So I'm 36, and then I put 36. 37, 38, 39, 40. So I'm decluttering 40 eyeshadow palettes. And then I have a couple here that I'm going to rearrange, just keep the shades that I want to keep and then discard the rest. So we could probably, by the time I'm done, it'll probably be at like 43 palettes total. I also have this one, which I'm keeping, Makeup by Mario, Ethereal Eyes Nature. It's in my drawer of makeup that I'm using this week right now, but I'm keeping that one. The Alamar de Nudes Exotica palette. I'm just going to go ahead and declutter that. I'm not going to bother using it. Sigma Cool Neutrals. Definitely keeping this one. I really like it. Are there any other eyeshadow palettes in here? Yes, there is. Lawless, the Dreamy Dozen. I've been pulling this out just to use the mattes in it. Part of me is kind of like declutter it. I'm been forcing myself to use the mattes in this one, but I have other matte palettes. I'm going to declutter this one. I won't forget that I've used it this past week when I do my makeup review. I'm going to get rid of this cover, but the Ensley Rain Lighten Your Eyes. I did use this palette today. That one's staying. Then I have the Cosmic Beauty Undergrowth palette. I'm going to get rid of the sleeve. I used this one yesterday. Keeping this one. And then, of course, the the Glamlight Jacob palette. I'm keeping that one. I feel like I'm missing palettes. 1 second. They're back here. It's because they look like books. My Moira palettes, I'm keeping these. So we have Endless Moonlight. Time to Shine. Chasing Eternity. And then we have Celestial Love. I'm keeping those palettes, not getting rid of those. Alright guys, that's it for my eyeshadow. I feel like the last section, well, maybe I'll keep that for... I've recorded everything except for mascara, foundation, and concealer, setting sprays, and then whatever's in this basket. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Not tonight. Anyways, I don't know what order these videos are going up, but you'll get to them eventually. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't done so yet, hit that like and subscribe button. Even if you're upset with what I decluttered and me taking palettes apart, I'm going to do me. Anyways, until next time, have a good one.